Assalamualaikum to everyone. I would like to call the meeting to order. Before we start, let's invite Mr. Zarif to make a short prayer so that our meeting will be blessed and our decisions are guided by Allah. All right, Mr. Zarif.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil mursalin wa ala alihi washabihi ajma'in. Allahumma aftah alaina hikmataka wa sya'alaina min khazaini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Zarif. Okay, first of all, I would like to thank everybody for coming to this meeting, and I hope that we will have a productive and a good meeting today. All right, Mr. Zarif will record and prepare for the minutes of this meeting. All right, first things first, are there any apologies for absence for today's meeting?
There is no absence, Ms. Chairperson.
All right. So the objective of this meeting is to organize our annual dinner for the company. We are using this dinner as a platform to celebrate our achievements and to appreciate all the staff that have been working hard throughout the year. There will be many activities, including awards for our best achievers. I hope the dinner that we are going to organize this time will be different from the previous years, and will be something that will be remembered for a very long time. Now, let us confirm the minutes of the last meeting that was held. Mr. Zarif.
On the minutes of the last meeting, we have decided who is going to be charged for its tasks. Ms. AMEERAH will be the chairperson, I, AHMAD, will be secretary, Ms. FATIMAH will lead the event management committee, Mr. NASUHA will lead the food and beverages committee, Mr. SYAKIR will lead the marketing committee, Ms. AFIFAH will lead the sponsorship committee, and Mr. IRHAM will be the treasurer.
All right. Are there any amendments to be made to the last minute of meeting?
No, Ms. AMEERAH.
All right. Okay, the next is to go on for the matters arising from the last minute of meeting. Are there any, Mr. Zarif?
There are no matters arising from the last meeting.
Okay. If there are no matters arising, I would like to invite the Secretary, Mr. Zarif, to talk about the first topic for today's meeting and other matters related to the Secretariat.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So I would like to propose that our annual grand dinner will be held in Royal Chulan Hotels and Resort, and the date for dinner will be 15th February, which is Saturday, so that we have enough time or one more extra day for us to relax at the next day. And the venue will be at Royal Chulan Hotel Resort, like I said before, and which is at Georgetown, Penang. And the details will be that the capacity of the Royal Ballroom can consist of 800 guests max, and the cost will be 11,000 ringgit for 8 hours. And the size of that hall is quite big, which is 787 square meter, enough space for us to enjoy ourselves, and the availability basically every day from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. So we have more than enough time to enjoy our dinner there. And the amenities inclusive of rental consists of 1 unit of LCD projector with screen, washroom with 1 microphone, PA system with CD player, Wi-Fi, and bathrooms. They also charge cordless microphone and table microphone also. And the accessibility, which will be the car park, stairs, and elevators, so that it more easily for our guests and ourselves to go there at the dinner. Okay. Add-on services that are provided by the hotel, should we ask for it? We have various services that are available. For example, we have event management, sound lighting, food tour, event crew, decor, photographer and videographer, MC, live band, and DJ. So that we don't have to think much about it. We can just proceed on with the services that were provided by the hotel. And the cost of it, our company members total consists of 450. So the cost of it, after we add up everything plus the others and the microphone and all of the particular stuff, we managed to come up with the cost will be 42,000 ringgit. And for the factors why I personally feel that we should have our dinner here, because first reason has great 4-star service, tertiary convenient plus comfortable. And second, it's quite inexpensive compared to other venue at KL because I have done tons of research there, and most of the hotel came up with the very expensive prices. For example, like 22,000 ringgit, and for the hall that's not even that big. Okay, so it is quite cheap for us here. And the third reason is provided various services, so we are for it. Like I said before, all the services that the hotel provided, DJ, deco, fashion, photographer. Okay, the fourth reason, secluded for noises outside of the building because it is inside of the building, the hall. So it is quite isolated and we cannot hear much noises from the outside. And the fifth reason will be wonderful space just for us to have a great time because it is big. So it is more than enough space for us to have a good time, have a good laugh, enjoy ourselves there. And the sixth reason and the final reason, quite near to the company compared to KL because it was at Penang, at Georgetown. And our company's location is Ipoh Perak, right? So compare Ipoh Perak for from Ipoh Perak to Penang, and for Ipoh Perak to KL, Ipoh Perak to Penang is much more nearer than KL. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Does anybody want to comment on the topic? If not, we will invite Ms. Fatimah to propose her topic for the dinner. Ms. Fatimah?
Okay, thank you, Ms. Chairman. So on to the event management. I am FATIMAH AN-NABILAH binti NADZIR, and I'm in charge of the event management team. My proposal is that the corporate dinner will be done with the theme of traditional Malay.
Would anyone want to second that?
I would like to second that.
You may proceed, Ms. Fatimah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. We have already come up with a tentative for the corporate dinner, which has been scheduled to start at 7:30 p.m. and end at 12 midnight on Saturday, 15th of February 2020, as proposed by our secretary, Mr. AL-ZARIF. So the dinner is a large-scale project, and we have carefully planned the flow of activities in the tentative given. Besides, we also invited special guests and performers such as Magic Mike, dancers from Istana Budaya, Sheila Amzah, Unveiled, and Datuk Siti Nurhaliza to perform at the event and make it more memorable for our guests. It will definitely be an experience of a lifetime. Furthermore, we have invited Raymond Goh and Marion Conter, famous TV host and presenter, to be the official MC for our dinner. We can wait for the event to come to life in a few days and hope everything will go smoothly as planned. Thank you.
Does anyone has anything to comment or to amend? If not, we will proceed with the next topic. I would like to invite Mr. NASUHA to present on his proposal.
Okay, thank you for Ms. Jefferson, and I will start present my proposal. But firstly, I am Muhammad NASUHA. I am in charge of food community, and I would like to present the proposal that contains 3 parts, which are catering reservation, menu, and the overall cost. Firstly, regarding the catering reservation, I would like to propose their event and catering as they offer very reasonable price. I have decided to use their event and catering service since they have more experience and very satisfying feedback from the previous customer. Also, their service rating is 4 out of 5. Their employees are very friendly and very professional on handling many guests. Therefore, I really recommend us to hire their event and catering company for the food management in our upcoming event. Next is the menu part. I have prepared the menu for the event that is suited with theme that Ms. Fatimah has chosen in her proposal, which is traditional Malay food. The menu will be white rice with ayam masak merah, rendang tok, sayur campur, sambal belacan, and ulam-ulaman. For the entry, I think satay will be a good choice since the portion is small and also it has two kind of satay, which are chicken and beef satay. And for the desserts, bubur cha-cha and fruit slices are very good for the guests to enjoy a little bit of sweet after eating the main dish. For the beverages, I would suggest tea and coffee. And last but not least, for the cost, for the overall cost of the menu prepared, including the beverages, is RM 6,300, which is very reasonable price for 500 packs. Also, satay and also chicken and beef satay, I make it extra 100 packs because of its small portion, and it will be enough for 500 packs to enjoy the entry, and they are really inexpensive. So that's it.
Would anyone like to give any comments on that?
I would like to.
You may proceed, Mr. IRHAM.
So I want to suggest that for the beverages that we choose fruit juice along with the coffee and tea to keep our guests refreshed during the event, and also to avoid the basic and cliche coffee and tea. Maybe some of them didn't like it, so I think the fruit juice will be suitable for variation in our dinner.
Would anyone would like to second that?
I second that.
Mr. Nasser, would you like to give any comments towards that?
Thank you for IRHAM. I think that suggestion is very brilliant idea because instead of just preparing basic beverages, adding the fruit juice is a very brilliant idea. So I will add the fruit juice in our menu. Thank you.
All right. So for the amended motion, which is adding fruit juices to the beverages, are all in favor? Please.
Yes.
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 All right. Any opposed? No. Okay. So the motion for adding fruit juices to the beverages is carried by the majority. All right. So now we move on to our next topic by Mr. SYAKIR. All right. You may proceed.
Okay, good afternoon to everyone. So moving on, I am in charge for marketing. For marketing, I will be discussing about two things. The first one is about the VVIP and VIP guests that will be attending the dinner. And the second one regarding the advertisement. So let's start off by the VVIP and VIP guests. I've taken consideration of picking the guests. For VVIP, there is Her Majesty Tunku Azizah. And for the VIPs, there are Rizalman, Nilofa, Jovian Mendaji, Bernard Chandran, and Melinda Louis.
Okay, would anyone would like to second that?
Yes, I second that.
Okay, you may proceed, Mr. SYAKIR.
Okay, this is a great opportunity to connect with important clients, prospects, and other partners like any other in-person marketing activities. VVIP and VIP experiences aim to sustain and improve long-term partnerships and can serve as instrumental events for revenue acceleration. This group of people have been carefully selected as they can be tremendously valuable to us due to the position that they are in and the fame that they possess. These important guests will have their own tables, specially reserved for them later during the dinner. For VVIP table, Her Majesty Tunku Haja Azizah will be accompanied by 5 other VVIP guests. For this particular table, one seat is priced at 3,500 ringgit. For VIP section, the VIP guests that I just mentioned just now, Rizalman, Nilofa, Jovian Mendaji, Bernard, and Melinda, will be seat alongside with other 3 people. And for VIP, only 8 seats are available from the price of 2,500 ringgit per seat. So in total, I've done the calculation. We would receive an estimation of 41,000 ringgit for both VVIP and VIP tables. Okay, apart from that, in terms of advertisement, we'll be using 2 different media platforms, which are TV and radio. So for TV, we will be advertising via TV3, and for radio, Hits FM would do the job.
Okay. Does anyone have anything to suggest or amend?
And
All right, you may proceed, Mr. Zarif.
I want to make a amendment that we should not invite Tunku Aziza because it will be too much cost for us to handle, because we already invite a lot of VIPs such as Nilofa and all that, and we also pay for the live band and also for Sheila Hamzah as well. That also costs a lot too. So I think it will be unwise for us to invite Tunku Aziza as well for our dinner. That's all.
Would anyone second that?
I would like to second that.
All right. You may proceed with the discussion.
So like I said before, it will be too much for us to invite Tunku Aziza. I mean, look at all the event before, such as the opening of shop in Zouk. Also, we don't have invite. They also didn't invite Tunku Aziza or something like that. I mean, the huge company as well didn't invite Tunku Aziza for such a grand event, let alone us doing our annual dinner. That's all.
Mr. Syakir, would you like anything? Would you like to say anything?
Thank you to Mr. Zarif for your comment. I will take your opinion into consideration later.
Okay, thank you.
All right. For the amended motion of not inviting Tunku Aziza, would I like to see a show of hands? Well, so any opposed?
I
Okay.
Okay, so this will be carried out for the next meeting. Okay, so but for now. Actually, considering the fact that there's only two of you that voted yes, that means that this amended motion cannot be carried out. So for the original motion, how does everyone agree with it? Of all the VVIPs and the VIPs?
yes.
Yes.
Any opposition?
No.
All right, so the motion for inviting all of the VVIPs and the VIPs that was stated by Mr. Syakir is carried out majority. All right, now moving on to our next topic, which will be presented by Ms. AFIFAH.
Thank you and hi everyone. Thank you and hi everyone. I'm in charge for sponsorship. I propose that Jago, Maidin, Hard Rock Hotel, Wanderlust & Co, Sayang, female, Whimsy Girl as the sponsor, as this company is trending and well known and promoting the same legacy.
Okay. Would anyone like to second that?
Yes, I second that.
Okay, you may proceed, Ms. Afifah.
Okay. Now I'm going to talk about our potential. Wait. Stop. Now I'm going to talk about our potential sponsors. Indeed, there are so many attractive sponsors opportunity available to our company as these brands, I believe is the most suitable as they're quoting the same audience as us. I repeat, our company is choosing Jekyll, Maidin, Hard Rock Hotel, Wanderlust & Co., Sayang, Female, and Whimsy Girl as our possible sponsors. These all companies are matching our target audience, and I believe it can help increase our company credibility, improve public image, and build prestige. The sponsorship might cost us something, but the benefits come out of it bring satisfaction for both parties. For example, if you buy an advertisement in a magazine with 20,000 circulation and mail 10,000 registration brochures, you will create 30,000 impressions. Include how much on signage the sponsors will receive, any inclusions they'll get on marketing materials, product sampling opportunities, free tickets, parking or food, if they will get exposures on our website. That's it. Thank you.
Does anyone have any comment or amendment? For the motion that is
Okay.
for the motion that is having all those brands as our sponsors, that all in favor?
Yes.
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 Okay. Opposition?
Yes,
No.
Okay.
Motion.
Moving
absolutely not.
all the brands that Ms. Afifah has stated will be our sponsors. Has been carried out by unanimously. Okay, now moving on to our treasurer, Mr. IRHAM, who will state our financial.
Okay, so for our budget in this annual grand dinner, I would like to propose that to have the at least around 52K for our budget.
Would anyone like to second that?
I second that.
All right, you may proceed, Mr. IRHAM.
I second that.
Okay, I will quickly recap from the costs that we are using from the venue, food to event. So let's go over the venue. We are, as mentioned by Mr. Zarif, we are using the Royal Chulan Hotel, and the VIP will cost around $42,000, $8,000. So to be safe, we have at least budget for that for 43,000 ringgit. So for the event management handled by Ms. Fatimah, a total expense of 2,300 ringgit. So it's within her budget of 2,500. The grand prize and the cash prize are sponsored, so we don't have to worry about that. Next is for the food. We have NASUHA handling the catering from the event and catering. So for the main dish, 2 entrees and dessert with the total of RM 6,300. So finally, for our income from this annual event, from the sales table as calculated by Mr. SYAKIR, if we manage to get a full house on the VIP and VVIP table, we can collect around RM 41K, and that is, I say, very large amount. Okay, so from the total venue, event and food catering, I have calculated it's around 51K. So the most part of it comes from the place itself, the venue, and the cost of VIPs. So we need to have at least RM 52,000 ringgit for our budget. And our 41K in return. So for the plus and minus, our loss is around RM 11,000 ringgit for boosting Unveiled Hawaii names and popularity. And so that's it.
All right. Does anyone have any comment or amendment? No. Okay, so for the motion of the budget to be 79,000, all in favor?
Yes.
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 So the motion for the budget to be 79,000 ringgit is carried out unanimously. Okay. Since is there any other businesses that you would like to talk about?
No
No.
for me.
No.
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 No further business.
Targets are met and all activities related to the event are finalized within this week. Our next meeting will be on next Monday and every committee has to present their progress. I hope we will communicate with each other and help each other to achieve our objective. Please feel free to communicate with me if you have any issues or problems. Hopefully we can resolve this together as a team. Now before I close, I will go around the table once more. Okay. Mr. Zarif, do you have anything?
No for me. I would like to say thank you for all the attention that you guys have gave to me and other members as well.
All right. You're welcome, Mr. Zarif. Okay. Miss Fatima, do you have anything?
No, nothing. Thank you, Ms. Chairman.
Mr. Nasuha?
Not for now. Thank you.
Mr. Syakir?
Nothing at the moment. Thank you.
Miss Afifah?
No, thank you.
Mr. Irham, do you have anything?
Not really. No.
That will be all. The meeting is adjourned. Assalamualaikum.
Okay. Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you.